Governor Kathy Hochul was in Syracuse today and doubled down on her proposal to make changes to the way the state actually gives aid to school districts.
Now, ever since her announcement in January, there has been mounting opposition to that plan.
Join Your Side's Nate Benson is joining us tonight from the newsroom. And Nate, there is an awful lot of organizations out there coming out against this, right?
Yeah, that's right, Scott. The State Teachers Federation, the State Parent Teacher Association, the Rural Schools Association, and countless lawmakers are gearing up for a battle in Albany over this. Governor Hochul even addressed the brewing battle during an address in Syracuse Monday morning.
You're going to hear a lot of people saying, Governor Hochul doesn't care about health care. She doesn't care about education. She doesn't care about the kids. You're wrong. You're wrong.
So why would people be saying that? The governor wants to change the so-called hold harmless provision of the state's foundation aid formula. That's the complicated math equation that determines who gets what piece of the aid pie. The provision makes sure that no district can receive less funding than they did the year before.
Schools that are not receiving the same amount they got last year have seen an average of 25 to 30% decline in population. They're basing the formulas on population of what it was in 2008. Does anybody think that makes sense?
The governor also wants to change the way inflation is calculated into the foundation aid formula, using a multi-year average with the highest and lowest inflation rates removed from the equation. According to the New York State United Teachers Federation, Western New York as a whole would see a 2.2% decrease in aid if the proposed changes went through. North Tonawanda City Schools would see the largest decrease in state aid if the plan moves forward, a few bucks short of $2 million less. And every single school district in Western New York would see a decrease in state aid.
She's taking the money like John Dillinger took from banks because that's where the money was.
David Little is the executive director of the Rural Schools Association of New York. The group represents over 300 school districts across the state. He says these changes will be devastating to rural schools.
Rural districts are disproportionately affected by this because they are small districts. They don't have much of a tax base left, and they don't have the kind of reserves that the governor is talking about.
And Little says if the governor makes these changes, local school district tax increases are almost all but certain. Now, Democrats and Republicans are voicing opposition to the governor's plan. Minority Leader Rob Orr in the Senate is leading opposition there. I did reach out to the Assembly Majority Leader Crystal Peoples-Stokes' office tonight. She did not provide any comment to me at this time. There are also several Democrats in the Assembly and Senate across the state against this as well. On your side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.
Nate, thank you.